Well, this is a project that has some interesting components to it. The first one you'll note is these drums. They are kind of a little bit overblown with an interesting bus compression in mid-side. So, got the other components are some guitars with fake amps. Oh, you probably heard, you hear this high, yeah, interesting, right? Is it some air? These whispers were fun. They were done through an old Electro Voice microphone, which sounds, yeah, sounds pretty cool. And then they're squashed in, let's see, fun ways, gated, so that they sort of come on like a CV, patching, breaking. A little bit of distortion on those. And then let's have a look at these high vocals. We've got compression, a tuner set super share-ish, and then let's rewind that. I love Reaper's audio modulation options. Real fun. And stereoification plugin that's set really nasty, but it spreads it out wide and sort of chops it up a bit. And then pitching up the performance and throwing them out of pitch a little bit with pan makes super stereo even more. Sort of sounds robotic. They sound, the vocals were pretty rough, kind of intentionally before they were through this blend of plugins, and so it actually helps to have a rough, pitchy vocal. Adds character. So another fun thing is the bass. It is both just sort of a growly, yeah, so it's a Moog here. And I have them band passed so that, because they're both basses, but I didn't want to have them fighting in the low register. Now, so one takes care of things below 80 hertz and one is things above. And then I have the kick coming in there and in there on a side chain, so the kick gets a little extra. Now, a really weird thing that happens, it's a glitch, I think, in Reaper. On the floor tom, I have a gate that has a look ahead, and I have it coming on and off because some places we wanted some bleed, oddly enough, and you'll notice that when this project loops, something odd will happen. Yeah. Notice the out of time floor tom. Also, don't get on me about these clipping tracks because Reaper has plenty of overhead. They're just going over, I would have fixed them, but I like the sound the way it is, so I didn't want to screw around with changing levels. Anyway, back to this glitch, which is interesting. If you restart it, it's perfectly in sync, but then if we go to different spots before the loop, we can actually get slightly different it's the same, but here. Different amounts of delay. Kind of odd. Let's see here. That's kind of giving me similar amounts today, but I was able to get really oh yeah, there we go. Anyway, the way I solve that is, I think the problem is going from a disabled gate, which is what this pink, or going from an enabled gate to a disabled gate throws off the look ahead compensation. So, reverb people, that could be of interest to fix. But what that it's kind of a happy accident in the studio, because that happened once and it was really cool, and I was like, what in the world is going on? So we this drum delay, I captured it and then we sliced it up and gave it a kind of a very specific groove, and this is what we came up with. Bit of a reverse somewhere in there to give it a little extra flavor, but without that, so this is how the song started, just like the very first the intro. It's not bad, but this definitely kicks up the second pre-chorus, whatever this is. And then slightly different. So yeah, that's kind of the most interesting thing that happened, and an example of a fun, happy accident. You just have to keep your ears open for those. Let's look at some other things here real quick. Just widening, thickening guitars. And one of those to go along with those. Let's see. The very first thing we did on this entire album project was pretty fun. Well, I guess that's about all. Got a few more background vocals, but not here. And then these are kind of like the whispers but different. Just to thicken those up a bit. Add some center. You take all you can get. Well, cheerio.